where he was speechwriter for Bill de Blasio. I literally found it out today. And he runs this show in town. It's called Talk Hole, and it's like my favorite show that I've taken part in. Because all sorts of weird things happen at it, and it's in the basement, and like this show, best show is always in basements. So anyway, he's here tonight. He's going to do a spot. So let's bring him on stage. Stephen Phillips-Horst, everybody. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. European. He's American.
Hello! Fuck! I was gonna pretend to be Australian, but I guess that cat's out of the bag. Hello. No, I'm really not. I'm really American. Maeve, wow, let's give it up for Basement, right? Yes, they are the best. They're the best of the mints. What's new? Right? You know, it's quite bold. Quite bold to have a show about newness in a space that so clearly fetishizes the past, right? Does she not look exactly like Robin Williams? It's like Mrs. Doubtfire as like a Donner Party Princess Leia. It's a vibe. She's chill though. She's an authoritarian. You know what I mean? That's, you know, when I was that list that hit home. I was thinking, I was like, you know, I want my kids to obey me. I don't, you know, other kids, sure, they can finger paint all over the walls. I think they should. Does that make me Trump, right? Maybe. Who's voting? Are you voting in New York?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so here's the thing. Your vote does not count. I do apologize, and I love to be the bearer of bad news, but really doesn't matter, okay? Vote for Jill Stein, writing Gary Johnson, no one gives a fuck. This state is not at stake. How twisted, right, that they did that? Our slave voting forefathers, they were just like, let's create a system that encourages apathy. That really lets people know their vote just does not matter unless they live in like the Panhandle. But whatever, you know, do your thing. I love these, right? This is the dream, right? All I had today was a bagel. That's fully true. Do y'all, okay, so we got Hillary's is in the house, yes. We're with her, we have no choice. We really don't. That's, again, designed that way. I have to say, I hate that new line that she's been trying out. America's great because America is good. You guys heard it? It's like, it's hard to be redundant in like 6 words, and yet, I'm cool because I'm fun. It's like, I'm funny because I'm silly. It's like, can we just dig a little deeper? I mean, I get the meaning, I get the dual meaning, okay? I'm a copywriter, okay? I understand, I went to McGill. That's not true. I think I would have done really well there, though. Like, Montreal, right? It's like it's a fake European city in a fake country. Like, I think I really would have thrived. I didn't take the plunge. But it's like, no, I get, right, she's saying America's great because America's good, like, because we're good, we're better than Trump, you know? It's this moralizing, you know, we love that neighbor, and, you know, he just wants to, like, he's gonna, like, put a whoopee cushion under Angela Merkel's ass when she sits down at the G20, and, you know, we can't have that. But, like, I actually think, first of all, I think we should, because the Chancellor needs to lighten up a bit. It's just like, we get it, Hillary, you're a fucking narc, you know? Got some narcs in the room. Where are my narcs at? Where are my prudes? It's chill. It's macho. I'm not, as a slut, and a total bitch, I just kind of just like, ugh. Fucking Narcus Prez. Who here got an STD in the past year? Woo! Alright, okay, basement. Alright, north side over here. You guys are a little fun. I've had crabs twice this year. My body is now legally a beach. Bring a towel. The worst part about crabs, because it's not a disease, right? It's like an animal farm that sets up shop on your person. The worst part is the loss of privacy. It's like you suddenly have all these new roommates, and they don't do anything. They're all freelancers. They just sit there. And you're just like, and I'm pulling them out. I was on a beach in Greece. Actually, I travel a lot for work, and I was pulling out these hairs, and they were big. They were mature, and they were just sitting there. And I'm like, what do you do? I mean, at least, bed bugs, at least, they scurry around, they come, they bite you, they go back under the bed, There's some activity there, but crabs, they just sit in their room. Good job, right? If I can trust Afarians, you know what I hate? Because we're focusing on me tonight. I hate ads for books. I feel like this is not going to resonate in this crowd. You guys seem very literary. But when you're on the subway, because it's New York, we ride the subway, and it's like it's like an image. It's like a woman, and she's like, she's in a red dress, and she's looking over a balcony. You're like, ooh, what's this? And then it's like, what's a book? The old bait and switch. It's like, nice try. Fuck you. There was this time earlier this year where most of the guys I was sleeping with were reading A Little Life, which I don't know if you know that book. It's a gay book, maybe. It's very thick, and when I see someone just walk around with a tome in their bag, I'm like, how much time do you have? It's like that's if you're in a relationship but you're not having an affair, it's why? Because you're reading. You're wasting all your time in a book. Do something else. Books suck. Thank you. National Coming Out Day, that happened yesterday. Did any of y'all come out? Yeah, see, the concept needs some work. It's like, I don't think anyone's just sitting around being like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm waiting for the hashtag. He's gonna be a hashtag. I think that one can gestate a little longer. You know what I love though? I was talking about stuff that I hate, but you know what I love? I just doing this to someone, right after they die, just closing their eye. You gotta be very quick though. Otherwise it's disrespectful. First 30 seconds. And there's always that moment where it's someone dies and then you're looking around your friends, you're like, are you gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? And then they get it, you're like, oh, I'll get the next one. So fast though, right? We have to condescend the dead so quickly. Those don't work anymore. Shut them down. Slapping out of order sign in that gas station bathroom. Keep it moving. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's fun. I'm gay. I don't know if you noticed. That's why I've been talking about myself the whole time. Gay people are very narcissistic. Right? Why? Right? Because like we're attracted to the same thing. Actually, I think like about 50% of gay men don't even see women. I love women. This is very Trumpian now. Just really. But I feel like most gay men are just like man, parking meter. It's for that kind of vibe. I've been watching a lot of straight porn lately. There's more tension. I don't know. Like with gay porn, it's just like the jig is up. You know what I mean? It's just like they're gay guys. Like, what do you think they're gonna do? It's like gay guys. They're so transparent. They're I'm talking shit about me people, but I can. I'm gay. It's like I get it. I'm just like, okay, you're a stylist. You're also a stylist, and you're gonna fuck. And I can just see them acting, but like. With straight people, it's like they're this, there's two different species coming together. Like anything can happen. And the dick, the dick is like it's such a crass piece of machinery. It's just like okay, well when it's functional, it's hard, and when it's not, it's down. It's just it's like the green light in an airplane bathroom. It's just like, I get it, okay, it's working, or it's not. It's like, with a woman, it's this mystery, what's happening there? You're seeing, I think what you're seeing right now is that I really don't understand women. But I feel like from what I hear on sitcoms, men don't either. Tell me about it. I very much feel like the jester right now. When you're like me, like gay person. I don't mean to create this division, right? We're stronger together. But I do feel like jester was one of the sort of main jobs a gay person would have had in the Middle Ages. You perform. It's kind of a submissive position, right? I'm just, just to run through the bases. So there, I think one other job they might have was like, maybe like, someone who might like, sort of like manage pots in like a religious antechamber or something. So it's like, imagine this is a cathedral, right? And so we have the nave here, and then like right over there on the left, you're gonna have this like small foyer. And there's just be all these pots and sort of ceramics and things you might put incense in, right? And there would have been a gay guy in there, just down on his knees, just arranging pots, just like, today I'm gonna do it by size, like, because it's a managerial position, which we love. No physical labor really involved. We're very weak people. And it also, it sort of begs for some creativity, right? Because when you're suppressing your sexuality, you have to express yourself in other ways, and putting pots in a row could kind of like scratch that itch. To that list you might add like sensitive peasant, right? It's like you're a peasant, but like you hate your mom. And then you're just like in the grand hall later, and the king's eating your millet that you sort of milleted, and then he's like, you see that look of smug satisfaction on his fat face, and you're just like, it was me, it was my tears, it was my soul that I poured into that millet, but you don't say it out loud, because like, wasn't really the time for that. All right, I gotta roll, but I want to leave you with maybe an impression or two, just because I like to leave and then leave again, right? So I'm gonna leave into an impression, and then I get to make a second exit, because goodbyes are the sweetest of things. I'm gonna do the impression, then I'm gonna tell you what it is. Yeah, so me and a couple buddies of mine, that was a straight guy. You know who you are. They say buddies. Okay, real quick. All right. This one involves a little action. That was Cameron Diaz voting. Y'all, thank you so much. I'm Team Phillips-Horst. Give it up for Maeve, Higgins.